you see where the ceremony will happen. Right there. Okay, and you see the seats there, so we'll be sitting there. And it's about 10 to 4. It's just a beautiful day for this. I mean, it's just perfect weather. Perfect. Now here's a picture of Bond Head from the hill here. You can see it a little tighter there. So after the ceremony, then we'll be going back down there for reception and supper. So you can see there, people are gradually accumulating, as it were. And this lady in the center, I don't know if you can catch her, I think she's going to be doing the ceremony. This lady right here, but she's got her back to us.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so.
We are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, to give recognition to the worth and beauty of love, and to add our best wishes to the words which shall unite Shannon and Dustin in marriage. As we begin today's ceremony, in which Shannon and Dustin will make their vows to each other and exchange their wedding rings, I would like to ask each of you to take part in a ritual called the warming of the rings. For centuries, the wedding ring has been a symbol of endless, unbroken love. It represents wholeness and for some, a homecoming. Shannon and Dustin have asked for each of you to hold these rings in your hands, warming them with your love and good thoughts for their marriage. Each of you will infuse a bit of energy and love into these rings. Then pass them on to the next person until they reach the front, where Shannon's mom will keep them safe until I ask for them. Please remember to keep them moving so they're ready when we need them. At this time, I would like to ask, who presents this woman to be married to this man? Shannon and Dustin's relationship will change. All of us know that it will grow and become stronger and better. Indeed, this is a day of hope. A day in which Shannon and Dustin demonstrate their commitment, devotion, and mutual respect, as well as their faith and love in one another. You who are gathered here as witnesses are called upon to continue your support and encouragement as they unite in marriage. Shannon and Dustin, we all know that marriage is more than two people standing up here. So to you, Shannon and Dustin, I say, continue in your search for the good and the beautiful in this life. Part of the art of marriage is being flexible. So in your marriage, cultivate flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. But most important, develop the capacity to forgive and heal your differences day by day. Always remember that love will prevail. Love will be the miracle, always inviting you to learn, to blossom, and to expand your horizons. This ceremony today is a most serious covenant made before all of us as witnesses. From your new marriage relationship can come the nurture and strength you need to face the world. Only from this moment on, you will face the world together in a new way. Today, a new family is born, and our world will be a better place for its birth. For this, we all celebrate. We now have two readings that will be read by Dustin's sisters, Erin and Andrea.
To my friend, I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate could have done to make me happy. You have done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You have done it by being yourself. Perhaps this is what being a friend means, after all. Love never fails. Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs, but rejoices with the truth. Love always protects, always trusts, always hopes. Love never gives up. When all else seems lost, three things remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Listen, Shannon.
Thank you. First for you, Dustin. Dustin, you have shown Shannon to be your wife. Sorry, I'll start that again. Dustin, you have chosen Shannon to be your wife. Will you love and respect her? Will you be honest with her always? And will you stand by her through whatever may come? Shannon? Shannon, you have chosen Dustin to be your husband. Will you love and respect him? Will you be honest with him always? And will you stand by him through whatever may come? And do you both promise to make the necessary adjustments in your personal lives in order that you may continue to live in this harmonious relationship together? Shannon and Dustin, we now come to your vows. May I remind you that saying your vows is one thing, but nothing is more challenging than living them day by day. What you promise today must be renewed tomorrow and each day that stretches out before you. Dustin, please repeat that. In the presence of our family and friends.
In the presence of our family and friends.
I, Dustin Edward.
I, Dustin Edward.
Choose you, Shannon Elizabeth, to be my wife. To have and to hold. From this day forward. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health. In joy and in sorrow. To love and to cherish. And to be faithful to you alone. This is my solemn vow. In the presence of our family and friends. I, Shannon Elizabeth. Choose you, Dustin Edward. To be my husband. To have and to hold. From this day forward. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health. In joy and in sorrow. To love and to cherish. And to be faithful to you alone. This is my solemn vow. How's our rings going? Are they back then? Okay, keep going. Okay. Dustin, please repeat after me. Shannon, take this ring as a symbol of my love for you. I promise to accept you for who you are, my best friend, the one I live for, the one I care for, and the one I love with all my heart, this day and forever. Dustin, take this ring as a symbol of my love for you. I promise to accept you for who you are, my best friend, the one I live for, the one I care for, and the one I love with all my heart, this day and forever. Shannon and Dustin, may you wear these rings in love for all of your days. May the the love that has brought you together continue to grow and enrich your lives. May you meet with courage the problems which arise around you, and may your relationship always be one of love and trust. May the happiness that you shared today be with you always, and may every word you have pledged here be a living truth in your lives. Shannon and Dustin, we have heard your promise to share your lives in marriage. We recognize and respect the covenant of marriage that you have made here today before each one of us as witnesses. Therefore, in the honesty and sincerity of what you have said and done, it is my honor and a delight to now be husband and wife. And you may celebrate your wedding vows with a kiss.
Guilty undertaker sighs, the lonesome organ grinder sighs, the silver saxophone king from my broken cup and asked me to open up the gate for you. I want you, yes I want you so bad. Hey, I want you. Now my father slept on beds.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my personal privilege, great joy, to be the first to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs.
Weddings are all about the coming together of family and friends and embracing the next steps in life. I've known Dustin for 26 years. I always knew that he'd be the first to take the plunge. Well, before me anyways. But, you know, I got to hand it to him. He couldn't have beat. Dustin and I spent a lot of time together as kids, fishing, building fools, playing in our Nana's backyard, getting into a lot of trouble, which was mostly his fault and never mine. You know, as we've grown up, he's matured into a smart, young, respectful man, and I want to. You see, Shannon, Dustin is like a fine wine. He gets better with age as long as you turn him and keep him in check. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet and leave on a high note because I know everybody wants to eat. Where am I? I'd just like to say, Dustin and Shannon, I love you guys and hope in life's journeys together, and always remember that you're in it together, no matter what life may throw at you. So in the words of Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod, keep fit and have fun.
I've never been to Paraphilia and I've been
Okay, well, it's Sacredville only. You just came the album today. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, just at that curve, but just with the curve, if you turn right.
Thank you. My speech tonight is to honor the people that helped raise Dustin to be the fine young man he is today. This would be the men in his life: Dad, Jim, Uncle Chuck, Uncle Dan, and his fishing buddy, Bob Zuni. There are also many amazing women who have had a strong influence in Dustin's life, from his grandmother, Nana, Cody, Shirley. He has learned wisdom, patience, and fun. From his Aunt Glenna and Bernie, he has received much support and encouragement. And then, of course, there are his sisters, Erin and Andrea. In his early years, they took on a motherly role, and perhaps even at times, shall we say, overthrew him. They decided for him what to wear, what to play, and what, until finally one day he spoke up for himself and declared, "No pink nighties." Although I must say Dustin looks very hot. And now, Dustin, from my heart, even though I may not understand why you need to go every single moment of your life, watching you grow into the wonderful young man you are today brought me great joy and pride. And now, you are adding to the family another unknown, your beautiful bride, Shannon. After meeting Shannon, Smolla, and Gary, I realized where Shannon gets her sweetness and her charm. You two will be very busy in the next few years, building your career, looking at yourselves, but always remember, as my father once said to me, don't forget to live for each other. Yes, Shannon, that may mean that you may have to spend many hours out on the lake with Bassmaster. So welcome to the family, Shannon. We are truly glad we both. And now let's raise our glasses to toast the bride and the groom, to Dustin and Shannon. Shannon and Dustin. Alright, so it's our job to thank everyone for coming tonight. So first and foremost, thank you to every single person in this room. You're in this room because you mean a lot to me and Dustin, and we're really happy that you can be here today on a long weekend. On a really hot day in May. Outside, sweating a little bit. First we're going to thank the beautiful head table there. The bridal party for all their love and support over many years that we've known the people sitting at that table there. The ladies at the end for dedicating their time and efforts to arts and pastimes so that we could get this day organized. And the boys for making sure Dustin was dressed and ready to go today. So thank you. We also definitely need to thank our families. We have a few family tables here. They're all equally important. You've supported us individually over the past 25, 26 years, and also as a couple for the last 4.5 years. And without your support, our relationship wouldn't be as strong as it is today. So thank you for helping us over the last year. I especially need to thank my mom, Nola. Everyone needs to give Nola a round of applause. She is the wedding planner of the century. Not only did she make sure this night happened and was as nice as it was today, but had to deal with me along the way. So she deserves a very big round of applause for that. Very much. I'm so happy to have you as a mom, so thank you.
In lieu of a gift tonight, we have decided to honor Shannon's brother, Kyle, with a donation to Sick Kids Hospital. And we'd, beginning said, I would like to make the last toast of the night to all our families. We all love you, and we appreciate everything you did for us. And we hope everyone has a good time today. And cheers.
Ricky, get the music started. Shannon and Dustin are going to the cake. So if you would like a picture, they're going to pose and we'll take some pictures, and after that we'll get the music going again.
We said cake.
Where's the Bowie knife?
Gerber, you want